Hello everyone. Let me introduce our music recommendation and churn prediction system to all of you. Our achievement is composed of two parts. The first one is music recommendation system. In this part, first we divide a huge amount of user data into different clusters, and this is because our dataset is extremely large, about 30 GB. So we have to divide the users into small clusters to make our recommendation system more efficient. And the second is music prediction system. This machine learning system is built on light GBM, and its precision is higher than 17% of competitors on Kaggle. So we think this prediction system is effective and efficient. And second, we also built a churn prediction system, and this system aims to predict whether whether a user will pay for his or her membership repeatedly after he paid for his membership first. And here is some statistics about our dataset. And this picture depicts the statistics of how many the user's number of his listening to songs. We can see that, for example, most of the users just listens to only a few of the songs, and a small number of users listens to many of the songs in this dataset. And this is the statistics of chance of repeated listening. We can see that some of the users just will not repeatedly listen to songs in this dataset. And here, this is a number of different languages. And we can see that most of the users will not listening to more than 7 languages of different songs. And here we can see that most of the users, most of the songs in the dataset are composed of Chinese. And this is English, and this is Spanish, and we can see that most of the songs are Chinese. And so after that, let me introduce our recommendation system detailedly to all of you. And first, we need to divide users into different clusters. We have to do that because if we want to select the users nearest neighbor in the whole dataset, if we parse the whole dataset, it is too large. So we have to run a clustering algorithms to divide the user into different clusters. And after that, we just select his nearest neighbor in the cluster. So this will be very efficient. Will be more efficient than parsing the whole dataset. And in our system, we divide users into 182 clusters based on the user's similarity of music taste, and this is based on users' listening event on different genres of different music. And after that, okay, let me show you an example. For example, we have user A here, and after we run the clustering system, we'll see, this user HOURZ, he is user is nearest neighbor, and we will select user B's favorite songs, like there 59X01 and all of these songs. And this song is user B's favorite songs. And then we built a machine learning model, and this model is based on the listening event. We will integrate 3 different tables: the users, the songs, and the listening events into one. And then we run a machine learning algorithms to predict that if a user listens to a song, will he or she repeatedly listen to this song? And after that, after we build this model, we put user A and user B's favorite song into this model to see whether user A will like this song. And after that, we implement 2 different machine learning algorithms. They are GBDT and DART. So this accuracy is measured by whether a user is listening to the song or not. So here is an example. We put user A and user B's favorite songs, and we pick the top 10 of them. And so this top 10 has the largest possibility that user A will listen to these songs. User A will like these songs. And so we will recommend these top 10 songs to A. We can do some configuration if you prefer to, for example, recommend top 3 or top 5. This is okay. So this is our music recommendation systems. We divide users into different clusters and find his or her nearest neighbor and put his or her nearest neighbor's favorite songs, and we pick top 10 of them based on our preference prediction machine learning model. Okay, so after that, let me introduce the churn prediction system. And this system is his goal is to predict whether a user will pay for his or her membership next month. Again, we will put users' information and his or her payment information. For example, whether he or she pay by credit card or by Apple Pay or PayPal, and this is users' features. And also, we will put users' listening history, for example, his frequency of listening event to different songs. And here, this is a label. And label, when labeled with 0, it means that the user does not pay for his next membership. Well, number 1 represents yes, he will pay for his next membership. And here is an example. This example represents a probability that this user will pay for his or her membership next month. And so this is our churn prediction system. This is also a very precise and efficient and effective system because it beats around 72% competitors on Kaggle. And after that, we still have something to do some improvement on our system. And the first is we can do hierarchically clustering. That is, if the data set is very, very, very large, we can divide users into clusters, but still the clusters data set will also be very, very large. So we have to make cluster again. That is, we make cluster of clusters. And by this, like this, this is cluster, this is a cluster, and we can by this hierarchically clustering, we can deal with a huge amount, probably TBs or PBs, even PBs of users' data. And secondly, we will run epsilon greedy recommendation system. Our system currently is based on the greedy policy. That is, we recommend the most possible songs that user A will like. But here, if we run epsilon greedy policy for possibility 1 minus epsilon, we recommend the best song. And for possibility epsilon, we just recommend new music. This is in case that maybe the target user will not like the songs we recommend, and we will try to listen to recommend new ones to see if he or she will like our songs. So this is how our music recommendation and churn prediction system works. Okay, thank you.